David. Thank you. Well, at this point of the season, Doris, near the midway point, teams really now talking about what they're going to be and where they may go from where they are right now.
Well, I think you have a good familiarity with your roster. You know the strengths and weaknesses of your team. If there's aspects you need to shore up, you might be eyeing as the trade deadline approaches. You definitely have a handle on how you win and who you are.
Our coaches sometimes, and maybe this is true with every sport, too close to it, or sometimes they need to step back and get perspective. Do they seek outside counsel, just another pair of eyes on a team and the feel of the team?
I think just like in life, you need truth tellers in your world, right? And you want people who are as good, or to be honest, you hope that you surround yourself with people that are better than you, and you know your true friends are the ones who tell you the truth.
I don't have many friends. Now Golden State's starting five. The incredible shooting pair of Curry and Thompson in the backcourt. Green is out there with Pachulia, and it's McCaw in at the three. Curry with it. Now guarded by Shumpert. Pachulia. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
I think you have to respect how great Pachulia is at getting strong position underneath the rim. Once he gets the ball, the rest is easy.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Boy, spotted his teammate on the move, put the assist perfectly placed out in front of him, leading him right to the rack.
Curry kicks to Green. That's tipped. Dishes it to Thompson. 5 to shoot, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. Stolen by Thompson. Here's James. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, that's 4 for 5. Terrific start for this offense. You know, guys, you can make the case that Tristan Thompson has a center's game and a power forward's frame. He put on some weight going into last season in order to spend more time at the 5. That was probably a wise choice.
Here's Irving. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Wizards.
And given their performance in that game, which was not necessarily a work of art, I had a hard time believing it wound up being as close as it did.
Yeah, it felt like the other side simply allowed them to hang in, and the score reflected that.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Passes it to Green. Kicks it to Thompson. And there's a whistle. It goes on Iman Shumpert. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Channing Frye's checked in for Thompson. Williams comes in for Jefferson. Kyle Korver is checked in for Shumpert. And it's Williams in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Warriors, West comes in for Zaza Pachulia. And it's Iguodala in for McCaw. And now here comes Williams leading the break. The dish to Frye. Korver kicks to LeBron. Drills the three-pointer. LeBron's got 7 points.
LeBron was anticipating that catch and shoot. Nicely done.
They get a hand on it, and that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And the Warriors with some changes. JaVale McGee comes in for Green, and it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. Now here's Livingston. He's tightly guarded. Thompson inside the line. And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, clear breakdown on defense. They're fortunate that he didn't.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
Look, Aaron Williams always at his best defensively, kicking the ball and taking it the other direction.
Warriors trail by 13, taken away by Williams. To the paint, kicks it out to James. Leaner from distance. Korver gets a wide-open look. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Korver's got his first 3 points of the game.
and it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
You know, it wouldn't surprise me. This high-powered offense has been on display. They're having their way at that end of the court.
And work ethic, a big part of Steph.
There's obviously ways that you can get better.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
You know, when he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter. Not a centerpiece, but boy, were they wrong.
And we welcome you back to start the quarter. Players had a chance to get hydrated with Gatorade. And there's certain to be some great basketball ahead for us. And guys, the Cavaliers enjoying a nice lead here.
I just really like what we're seeing from a defensive standpoint, forcing a lot of turnovers with those quick hands.
Well, you can't afford to show these guys the ball because they'll pick it from you quick, and that's helped account for this lead.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Iguodala out there with West, and there's Livingston, and there's JaVale McGee. And it's Curry in at the 1. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kyrie Irving is an elite offensive player at his position, but he's trying to improve his focus at the defensive end. He said, "I was always that guy getting called out on film. You get tired of it after a while. It's all about effort. You want to be a guy that your teammates trust." Kevin, we know that point guard is one of the most stocked positions in the league. They need Irving to stay.
Great job, guys. Nice work. Take a seat now. Let's talk. I love the energy, fellas. I really do. But now we got to keep it up and stay focused. Now let's stay sharp and finish strong.
Made that crossover so deadly, and he doesn't live in the lane punishing people with his frame like he did early, but he's still a master in the pick and roll, and when he's right, he can contribute at a very high level.
For the Cavaliers, Richard Jefferson. He's checked in for Fry. Iman Shumpert has come in for Williams, and Kyrie Irving subbed in for Darren Williams. Golden State also making some changes. Pachulia, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Draymond Green comes in for West, and McCaw is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Irving's shot is good.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Curry passes to Green. Fades. Cavaliers with the rebound. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And really a resounding loss the last time they matched up. They got absolutely manhandled on the boards.
You know, sometimes it's about gang rebounding, making sure everyone's in on the responsibility to board it. Let's see if it's more of a group effort tonight.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Curry dishes to Pachulia. And here's Green outside. Drills it from outside. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
He got himself into space behind the arc, and the D never picked him back up. Boy, you can't lose him.
Irving for 3 with the putback. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near